Hello everyone, Black Playmaker here. So Dead Battle announced their next fight is Cell versus Metal Sonic, and I wanted to share my thoughts on who I think would actually win between the two, whilst also gonna try to predict who Dead Battle would choose as the winner. But before we get into it, if you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. Your support really helps the channel grow and keeps these matchups coming. Now without further ado, let's get on with the scaling. So starting off with Metal Sonic, obviously he scales directly to Sonic the Hedgehog since he was literally built to match and even surpass Sonic. Across the main canon, which are the games and the IDW comics, the two are consistently portrayed as equals with either one gaining the edge depending on their forms. In the IDW comics, Metal Sonic in his Neo-Metal state outright overpowers Base Sonic, and he's directly stated to be Eggman's greatest weapon during the events surrounding Forces, putting Metal at the top of Eggman's arsenal. When he absorbed the Master Emerald and transforms into Super Neo-Metal Sonic, he overpowered both Sonic and Knuckles at the same time. And once he transformed into Metal Overlord, it took the entire Sonic squad to bring him down, including heavy hitters like Shadow, Silver, and Blaze. Even still, in their base forms, Metal Sonic consistently scales right alongside Base Sonic in both strength and speed, with multiple sources backing this up. Keep in mind, this version of Sonic is after the events of Forces, when Sonic is shown getting stronger over time and eventually defeating Infinite. Infinite is stated to be the strongest villain at that point in the series, meaning he scales above previous Eggman mechs like the Egg Salamander and the Egg Wizard, higher dimensional machines that threaten Sonic and Blaze's dimensionals, as well as Solaris, a super-dimensional entity, and the Time Eater, whom both were capable of erasing all of time and space. In addition, Solaris can even devour every single timeline in the Sonic cosmology, placing Metal Sonic in these higher dimensional scales. When it comes to speed, Death Battle has an annoying habit of downplaying Sonic's speed. They often try to argue that Sonic caps at Hypersonic and Supersonic is only barely light speed using a Smash Bros. Trophy. The problem is Smash Bros. Isn't canon to the games. For crying out loud, just look at the Sonic timeline. In the canon, Sonic has consistently proven he's faster than light. He can keep up with the Cyan Whisk, which literally turns you into a laser, capable of reflecting off mirrors. He's outrun black holes in both Sonic Shuffle and Sonic Colors, and he's superior to Surge, who is directly stated to move at the speed of light. And that's still a low ball. In Sonic Generation, Sonic's speed is directly responsible for restoring time and space, and in Sonic Forces, his speed was able to escape the infinite void of null space, placing Sonic and by extension Metal Sonic into infinite to immeasurable speed. As for Metal's abilities, Metal's biodata can scan opponents and replicate their abilities and energy signatures like he did with Shadow and Silver. He can also generate a force field and can use telekinesis in his Super Neo Metal form. With all these in mind, does Cell even come close to matching to Metal? Well, not really. I've covered up all of Cell's feats in the past. At the low end, his solar system level due to his statements of his final Kamehameha being able to destroy the solar system. And at the high end, he's universal due to some statements made in the anime, with his speed obviously being massively faster than light, so arguably infinite speed due to his relativity to Goku, who has traversed through the afterlife, which can arguably be infinite. But even giving Cell those high-end interpretations, it still doesn't compare to Metal scaling. Metal Sonic scales to Sonic, who consistently deals with 6-dimensional threats, and his speed feats reaching immeasurable, which is superior to infinite speed. Plus, he's freaking dead, while Metal Sonic is still standing in recent issues. However, do I think Death Battle is going to give Metal Sonic the dub?
No.
Let's be real, these guys are going to nerf the hell out of Metal. I'm going to call it right now, they're going to use the panel of him losing to Batman's fucking bike as an excuse to downplay his durability, leading him to lose to Cell. But hey, that's just my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree or do you think Cell takes it? I want to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you all in the next video.